I'm back from my little hiatus and I can't believe this, we're already into a brand new year. For some people, it means they're going back to school soon. I think my little cousin Lee goes back to school tomorrow. For some people, it's back to work. And for me, it's all about the 2026 goals. I'm not someone that's for the whole single resolution. I am very much more of a fan of the bingo card, but I did want to try and film at least something, and every time I've tried to film this previously, because I've actually been wanting to do this for a few days now, it ends up being like 30 minutes long. It's just clunky and all of that, so I actually made sure to write everything down, make it bullet points, make it concise, as well as you guys, so you can see how I'm trying to grow this year and maybe find some inspiration for yourselves. So I've actually divided everything in best I can into little categories and little lists. That way it's mainly covering over everything of what I'd like to do this year. And it breaks down into art, self-care, media, hobbies, and then there's like the hodgepodge stuff. But let's start with art because that's where I feel like the most pressure on myself, because frankly, I have told myself that ever since I was little, I wanted to be an artist. Ever since I could lift a paintbrush, I wanted to be an artist. So I want to do better, and so here we go, my art goals. Monthly sketch studies, basic enough to understand. I think my study for this month is maybe gonna be wildlife. I've been drawing a lot of squirrels, and I still don't know why. Using the Cricut more. Easy enough. It really sits right here. I want to use it more. I really got Cricut stuff for Christmas. I want to use it more. Using up my open polymer clay. I have a lot of it, and therefore it needs to be used. It can't just sit in a plastic drawer from the Dollar Tree forever. Learning a brand new medium. I don't know what exactly I'm going to pick yet. I have a feeling it won't be a couple of things, primarily oil paints. I still never want to touch oil paints with a 40-foot pole. But as for what it could be, don't know yet. Selling an original canvas work, simple enough. It will probably never be, Ringo. It'll never be Ringo. Making some artist friends online. This almost went to like other or like social, but overall, I really want to get more social and actually communicate more and like actually expose myself to the art world online, because I've been getting better at it on some platforms, but not the other way. I want more friends. Making a new commission sheet. This is something I've been meaning to do, but I never really just got around to it because personally I don't make a lot of actual character work. Do like different kinds of things. I like drawing skulls. Maybe like skull commissions could be a thing. I don't know. I need to make a new sheet at this point. And last up is simple. Using my damn art books. I have an entire shelf, so many art books, and some of them like from the 90s, 2000s, some of them are even older than the 90s, I think. I have a lot of them that I just don't use enough. The fact that I have a collection of them, I need to, but as well as just the fact that I have them, I might as well use them. The AI world, and we're like, I literally found out yesterday that OpenAI wants to buy Pinterest. I will probably be losing my like main place of how I go for simple photograph inspiration and whatnot. So I'm gonna be going back to nostalgia and art books instead. Next up is social media. That is something I feel like I can control a lot. So I'm moving on to social media goals, and the number one social media goal I have for this year is something that you all can help me do, and that is reaching 100 YouTube subscribers. I have mentioned it before, I deleted my old channel over 350 people in order to have a better and more sustainable place to grow as an artist and as a creator, and therefore I am here. Growth has been very slow, and I own that I have not been putting in the work that I could be, and therefore you can help me out right now. If you are interested in my goals, if you're interested in the nonsense that I do, hell, if you like stuff like Simpsons, Fallout, there's a My Sims trophy right there. I have Baldur's Gate, I have cats, I have it all. And if you're weird like me, you'll probably enjoy it here anyways. Next up is making a B-roll like photo library, stock library, I don't really know what to call this thing, but basically I need B-roll that I can just grab from when I need it, because I like the idea of batch content, but I hate actually sitting down for an extended period of time and doing the whole like, oh, pull out 5 shirts and like wear it out and like all that, and that's a lot of work. Which also helps with the other goal I have, which is getting back into short form media. I was doing pretty good about posting YouTube shorts, posting TikToks, Reels, and all of that, and I dropped the ball. I didn't have motivation in 2025, but now I do. I want to get things going. This is another one that almost went into like the art category, and then almost went into other at one point, but I would like to take a crack at making fandom OCs. I am in a lot more fandom-based stuff than I was when I was a bit younger. Yeah, I was like a Pokemon kid. Yeah, I like watched some shows religiously. Spy X Family, Apothecary Diaries, the Helliverse. I would really like to get into the whole original character thing, and to be honest, I'm obsessed with Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss, and I have like 3 or 4 seed ideas that I already want to make, so it's gonna be a whole other thing. I love that franchise. For the topic of my hobbies, I do like a lot of stuff. That's why my room is like often a wreck. I do a lot of things outside of art, and therefore that is where my little hobbies box. Number one thing, I don't know really how I'm going to do this, and then is trying to make extracts. I know you can do it with like vodka, and there's even a way to do it with glycerin, which I do want to experiment with a little bit. I do a lot of baking, I do a lot of like cooking stuff. Extracts are so expensive. I was excited when in the Christmas stuff at a Kroger nearby, I got peppermint extract. A little bottle of peppermint extract. Try and see if I can make some things. That way it's not expensive. This next one is really personal to me, and it is having a successful garden this year. My grandfather passed away in mid-December, like right before Christmas, and all he really asked of the family and whatnot is when he was gone that he wanted his ashes spread in the garden. My family is taking that upon themselves, as we are the ones that we did the gardening ever since we were little kids. We always have. I already have my little garlic patch. I have no idea how it's doing because the weather has been so fucking weird in Georgia. I already have my list of stuff I want to grow next year. I would really like to grow things. Grandpa was like a big pork chops and taters guy, so like I would like to maybe try actually doing maybe some potatoes. I have a lot of beans I want to grow because I like pickled green beans. A lot of tomatoes. Just overall, I want to actually have a good garden this year because sometimes it doesn't go as planned. Next up, I'd like to have 10 of my little treat recipes. I do a lot of cooking, I do a lot of dehydrating, pickling, and all of that. My little treats are basically anything. I want to have 10 overall, and maybe just not jerky, whether it be like a cake thing or something I pickle, whatever it can be. I just want 10 little things that are mine. Next up is keeping a nail journal. Now, I tend to wear a lot of gel polish. Right now I don't have anything on because I actually had a kind of bad nail break and I just kind of cut everything down. I love doing it, and I want to see overall if there's like a little trend that I tend to do. But so I want to take pictures of it and see my sets and see how they go, because I do incredible things when I have press-on nails, but I don't do the press-ons for work purposes. So I wanted to see if I can start taking those skills to my actual fingies. And the last one for this category is getting back into cosplay. I never did conventions, I don't really dig people very much, but I also very much am more of a closet cosplay person. But sometimes I do miss it. I want to see if I can make things a little better. There are ones I still really want to do, really want to make. I've been playing a lot of Psychonauts 2, so I really want to make a new Rasputin Aquato, or really any of the Aquatos, because I love those little circus outfits. And I think, again, because I'm interested in all that fandom-based media now, that closet cosplaying and cosplay, making simple things like that are possible. So it's not just a dinky emo kids Nico Minoru t-shirt. Now, this last little category, I'll admit, it's a little weird. It's the other, it's the extras. I'm kind of just narrowing this down into the other is actually more of an adulting category. Get a better night routine, because I sleep like shit. My sleep schedule is so bad. Reflecting more on the day, I can't remember stuff all that great a lot of the times, and I have an actual mood tracker this year that's like little pixels, so I actually want to reflect more and try to remember things that happen day to day. I have this one split into like 2 separate goals. I would like to use up $100 and then $200 of Bath & Body Works products. I have a lot. This is just my sprays. I'm gonna turn you guys. That is like 60 something sprays. So I'm going to start using that up, and it also coincides with my next one of just cutting down on consumption. I have like a list of like no buys and low buys and whatnot. I just have too much of a lot of things. Which also works with another one, and that is cleaning out my closet. I have kind of realized that when I got my job and when I was able to take care of myself a little bit more, I realized that there was stuff I got that I thought I needed, I did not. I realized I have like a lot of clothes right now. I have a lot of art supplies that like, oh cool, I can actually do this thing now. And hang on, boyfriend's texting me. Okay. The amount of everything is becoming an issue. But that is everything for my 2026 goals in life. It's my art, my social media, everything in between. I hope you all have enjoyed this with me. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope you're all staying happy, warm, and healthy in January. Looking at my computer, it's 42 degrees outside, and it does not feel that way. It is still quite cold. Consider sticking around for more content from me in the future. Hit that subscribe button. All my social media links and whatnot are down below, and I will see you all very soon. for the rest of 2026.